You do also the mixing of the color to make the painting it manually.
But I don't prefer because I want to use more purely colored
the pure color.
Yeah.
You can combine it.
And so because of using the acrylic gush is not combined.
But how about the technique, the brushing and etc. Digitally, you put the color like that.
Only one click, so
one click and then you can arrange it by click, and then. But manually, you should brushing it and try to make the shape through your brush, right? So how you experience it?
Maybe I'm thinking that changing the layers, thinking about the layers. So when I'm making the digital art has the layers and making the layers and the coloring. So that idea is the compass to the actual painting and changing depending on the color first. On the yellow is the first, and then the next layer is what is the next layer? Oh, that one. So next layer.
Needs time, of course,
So it's necessary for the time.
Because if you want to brush the next layer, you should wait until the first layer getting dry. But in digitally, you just
wait moment.
Okay, more quick. Okay, and about the theme of the exhibition. You mentioned the theme is the color cleanser. Please share the theme.
Color cleanser. Okay. So the theme of this exhibition. So I try to visualize that we are living in the illusion made by the atmosphere. The atmosphere made by the fragments of the too many information. I strongly feel when the period of lockdown and in the pandemic. So we perceive the world and of the outside world is through the screen, right? Maybe not the your experience and only for watching the TV or some smartphone. So in the current world, I think so our decision making was not through the actual experience, so mainly through the atmosphere from for information perceive the world. Not the lack of experience, right? So I try to visualize this chaotic atmosphere for information and how to visualize that the phenomena like in the current world. So I try to do like that. So that is so very not chaotic information chaos.
But I'm curious. You choose the word cleanser.
It's kind of like showers or there's too much. If you want to clean up your maybe it's tiny noises in your brain, it will be better way to very showering a lot of information and so clean throughout with together.
So you think like the information that you receive, many information, it's like the color in your imagination, in your brain, and you try to put it in the transfer visualize on the canvas. Is that what you mean with the title or theme of this exhibition?
Sorry.
That all the information is like the color have their own color. Visualize those on the canvas.
So the color is very have the specific character, like each person individual. Maybe depending on the person, so it's kind of like mix any it's affect for the memory, right? And it's really chaos.
So information, a lot of
Yeah,
like chaotic.
yeah. People sometimes forget that things. We are always in the middle of information, and so we are thinking only for the and this is my decision. This is my so that decision making is made by the information affected you to making the ideal also this kind of also that country is evil also and that thing is beautiful also you like that person is like made so something this kind of this is that atmosphere right.
So you mean you also pay attention that the information,
Yeah.
no matter how natural it is, for the person who receive it, it gives certain impact, right? So the recipients will then express or respond with certain expression for the information that he or she received.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I in this exhibition, this art project, you also presented three application artworks. The first one is the sound generator.
Yeah, sound generator.
Sound generator, and then moon
Moon echo.
moon echo, and then the third one is the color cleanser extension.
Yeah, extension applications.
Okay. Please tell share about how the creating process of those three applications.
Okay. So this in this exhibition, the reason why I decided to make an interactive work using the application, using the camera, I mean the smartphone camera, especially especially the past decade, phone and social media spread throughout the world, and that 2010 or something like that period, right? So people perceive the world captured by camera is very popular, right? And also the screen and watching the images by the screen. So the taking the picture is for us one of the way for perceiving our world. Not only for the naked eye, mainly using for catching the world through the screen. So that's why I think I wanted to use that act for taking a picture and sharing some uh, information to everything. So and then that act that, became changing using that part of the exhibition. So I tried to develop that application.
It's very fit, yeah.
Yeah,
The reason.
yeah. I express that our current lifestyle,
Yes, but what the interesting one of your application is showed how the picture have their own style.
Yeah.
So the based on the color value, yeah.
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 This application is that the extract to the value of the current information you took something everything in the picture, and so color has in the digital image. I mean the R and G and B is compounded, right? So I mean I make that the average value and calculate it, and then that value and assign for the any specific tone of the synthesizer.
Okay. Yeah, and this your artworks
Yeah.
titled the generation.
Yeah, and sound generator.
Sound generator.
Yeah.
We then change the picture to the sound. It's very interesting because, and then based on your background, it is very showed you as the musician and as the fine art artist at once.
Yeah.
So you able to combine it well.
Yeah, maybe this idea born from my perspective originally because I'm not that only or so I'm not only the musician. So I maybe so I have fortunately I have get the so chances to doing the same times as the, and that's in new two mediums. That's why I can maybe can figure out that idea of finding the music.
Okay. The second application,
Yeah.
the moon echo. You
Gema
ever
Gema Burang.
Hah?
Gema Burang.
Gema bulan?
Ya,
Yeah.
bahasa Indonesia.
The moon and
Yeah.
the moon echo. You ever showed it, right? You ever presented it
Yeah,
Makassarian?
Makassar Biennale 19. Yeah.
Is there any different
Hmm.
that of this artwork that you presented now with the previously with, those two one?
For presenting this
Yeah, in
exhibition.
here.
And the big difference is the Biennale type of the exhibition. I mean, a lot of generation join and so enjoying, right? So in the Makassar Biennale, so many small children and come to join and experience the art of them or using the cartoon book or something to reading. So interested. I want to them. They interested in the using the your and your sound. That was so, and I will make 2 feet for the Biennale. This time is only for on the sound delay and some more social issues. So thema is more social issues or miscommunicating for the on the social media and communication.
Oh, so on that, yeah.
Yeah.
The sound we produce and the delay of the sound that we receive.
Yeah.
And then the social issue about how the impact on how we use the social media.
So many especially in Japan also so that people using the Twitter or some kind of like using the very rude words and so a lot of the attack to people. But they don't aware what the word what they use. Sometimes they forgot that about how do they injure the people.
Oh yeah. Because they just face the screen and they don't know that what they write or what they show
Yeah.
through the skin through the screen give certain effect or impact to other person.
Yeah. And also the so maybe visual information talking with the visual information using the character, right? So this is sometimes misunderstanding occurs because the imagination, if you use the same word, but the receiver, maybe feel what that is, depending on the their situation, right? So sometimes the problem is occurred. Yeah. So but they're using this device and so learn how to use the voice, the tone of your voice. That's about I to make more communication smoothly. More people use the more polite word to using for communicating with someone.
So the delay in your artwork Moon Echo is talk about the miscommunication, misinterpretation of the design.
Yeah.
Why?
The importance is for listening own sound what they said. Yeah, it is similar way for the listening for that.
It's amazing. And then the last one is the color pincer extension.
Yeah.
Application.
It is for the special profit for pandemic. I mean, because I have a lot of time to spend to making, but I don't know the idea that what I should do or something. But I have to something like I try to use And so just at the first beginning, I just playing and to make. But so gradually the using and gradually the topic from this exhibition was held that might be useful using the and so start I asked to Ope'e to take a picture and so send me the good blueprint or something and so start to build same as it so so at the same time in the pandemic that we so expect the new normal lifestyle will come because the remote work and also the using the metaverse or something like so in not actual meeting but so on the online using the online but basically there is a fail but now is so many people coming in the city and they talk each other indirectly but so in that and using it so developing that's the application so I'm interested in the using the virtual world with this exhibition.
Really, I mean, your artworks
Mm.
is one. I know exactly the process because I just send you the blueprint of this gallery and then send you the pictures of some spot and then maybe short video about the book and then after that wait for some time and then you send me the link for the application and when I open it I said wow it's really gallery but actually you even haven't hadn't stepped into the gallery when you make that application. That's very amazing. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the material you sent, and I can understand so the details of that. The
And
gallery.
beside the gallery, you also put some like fantasy rooms. Right?
Ah, yeah. Because it was okay only for that room, but so I wanted to use my material using for as a game playing, you know.
Yeah. And I remember our conversation about that artwork.
Yeah.
That you showed me, and then we discussed how about if we make it like a game station so people come not only see the exhibition but they can join like the game like that.
Yeah.
And you put it very well you create it very well yeah. So uh, as we already know that you live in Tokyo and you created all this artwork in your home. So maybe you can tell us about experience in creating your
Tokyo.
artwork, especially the manual one painting because the size is 1 meter more fast like that. Yeah, we imagine maybe you have some big room and then you paint like that. How did you make it?
Actually, living in Tokyo is kind of the harsh condition, right? So I rent the very small room. So there is a limitation of how big to making the actual painting.
Okay.
Yeah, and so maybe so I tried. This is kind of the biggest size of what I can do. Mm. So maybe almost Japanese artists in living in Tokyo especially, they maybe tend to making the small pieces because of the lack of the spaces to store it. You know?
Lack of space to store.
Yeah.
Also lack of space to make.
Make some. I I'm creating the art piece on my apartment and so also for the bedroom, the store in the bedroom. So yeah, if I creating more the space, no like space to sleep, so it will be very bad. So, hopefully so someone to purchase my work and clean my room is better.
So after your artwork, after the painting is done, you take off from the frame or just leave it on the frame
until the store space is full, and I can stock on directly. But once that was full, so I can pull out and roll it.
Oh, how about the application be created at the time using your PC in pen or
oh, sorry. Do you mean to make this
for the
for the application? Ah, yeah,
how
yeah.
did you create maybe?
Yeah. On the PC, so I using the developed software, and so because I have a strong storage, strong memories and strong machine, for developing something because I using uh, so and the VGA necessary for the powerful PC. So I fortunately I have that PC. It can use for as the game development. So I'm concentrating to
Programming.
maybe so what the searching for the Google information, assemble the information, and so for the using and so it's the copy and paste, and so and so the changing the setting, and so then combine any ideas into one place.
So you are now using various medium, including the application to create your artworks,
Thanks to this experience.
And the artwork for the virtual gallery, you also mentioned that it can be collected through NVT, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And uh, what else? Is there anything that you would like to share us about this exhibition or the creating process?
So that's but it's but it's okay. So I wanted to enjoy the people to extend to watching the participate and for the experience for the more the future for the future. 20th century, the art form is changing, spreading, and the art form is increasing for art form in the installation and many types of the participating in the painting. It would be good for the 20, from the 21st century to the next, for the art. So maybe I hope that everyone can inspire. So making find a new way for.
It can be used until you tell me 2 or 3 decades. So people still or keep
Inherited my idea. And that this idea, so it's realized it making the realize it that
because for me it is really amazing. Though you present your artworks in here in Yogyakarta in Indonesia, through that application you can just announce and publish it so other people at the other in the worldwide can also enjoy your exhibition, right? And it's not only about related to the time or limited to the time, but it can still be enjoyed by the people next year, 2 years after this, even until 1 decade and 2 decades, they still can enjoy.
Maybe so that format what we made, so it can be used for.
Yes. So how about the next? Your next Have you had the plan to create your next artworks, or maybe the exhibition, or maybe a project?
Yeah, I will participating in the Florence Biennale in this October.
In this October,
October.
Florence Biennale.
Biennale.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. After that, there's no plan, so I'm in my design using to find the new template.
How about in Japan? Have you you have any plan to your artworks in Japan?
No plan. No plan.
No plan.
Yeah.
No plan.
Yeah. No,
But you would like to, if there is a chance, you
yeah.
like to do that.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, but depending on the perfection of the next series of mine,
So this is your third time, yeah?
in
In
Indonesia. Yeah.
Second time in Yogyakarta. So could you tell us, sharing how is what is your experience, particularly in presenting your artwork here? Is there a reason that you get maybe or maybe the audiences who came here share with you their information and how they respond to your artwork?
And what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe they spontaneously hear a lot of things if they wanted to know about my artwork. And so it is very good for me because almost the cases they only for looking the visual information they know the mention about the background concept like that. So it is good to know that these people and so assurated for getting the sharing the idea with the artist. That was so amazing.
It is for the act from the audiences or from the art, the people who get visual the art, or all the same to that response. I mean, then they get interested with your artworks, try to ask you to visit. How did you get the inspiration to create it? All the audience ask.
But maybe so, yeah, it's kind of various. That's the basic question also. And yeah, the main.
And you have asked too.
Yeah, and the environment to creating art also. Yeah, it's good.
Is there any, I mean, things in Jakarta that maybe inspired you to do something,
Yeah.
create artworks in the future, maybe? A
And
lot
also,
of what?
lot of types of the they inspired me
Yeah, yeah.
to explain, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and it's
So
my
great.
series might be yeah, it's the reflect for the
Okay.
artwork. Yeah.
Ya, silahkan jika ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan bisa dilontarkan lewat channel YouTube Tropis Art Project Bincang Seni, atau juga lewat Instagram Tropis Art Project.
Ada
Apa?
Indonesia untuk
Oh, why do you choose Indonesia to present your artwork
this time because of the Ope'e is living in here. So we are the friends. We are supporting the friendship in the ticket, right?
Okay.
I trust the Ope'e.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Do you ever have any plan to present your artworks here to other country, maybe?
Still not.
Still not.
But I hope some. Yeah, it will be Yeah, so
And then it's arising a question. When you create the artwork, your new style, this is your new style, right?
Yeah.
You started to make it in creative style in 2022. Yeah, in the end, close to the end of 2021.
Yeah.
When you created those, did you ever imagine have a plan, have a certain plan to present in a certain place?
No, I don't expect for.
You don't expect.
Yeah, already I start to this series here in my my mind because the color disappears for around the world by the lockdown. I don't know what it talking. So in my mind, all of that looks like monochrome. So I want the color. So this is the reason for suddenly. It's,
Ada pertanyaan lagi mungkin?
Ada. I hear that come into your exhibition. I hear that sound is the sound is great for make a surround or make a theme or make a something that's the audience can feel.
about the background.
Yeah.
This is for the to mix the sound color sound generator. So the mainly the sound installation is. I hope that you audiences make the sound. This is just for the
Color sound
color
generation
sound
application.
generation. Okay.
And then related to the song, can you tell us the title of the composition?
This type.
Yeah.
But that color cleanser. Yeah.
So you created especially for this.
Yeah.
So the question is paint the painting first or the sound first?
Um, painting first this time.
Painting first. Then the sound.
Yeah, after sound. Yes. Okay.
Ada lagi? Why you choose your exhibition is most on another country than your own country?
In that's why, and the reason that I don't have in the activity in Japan. The Japanese in Japan is there is no art market. So a lot of artists, but so they rent the room expensive, and so a lot of artists, and so they form the community. So I'm originally the musician, not art industry person. So there's no chance, and I don't have a opportunity. That's why and so also thanks to the social media, they can directly to use. So I can. This is the new way for me because so during the sudden the 2010s, before the 2010s, so I only do the activity in Tokyo only. It is very close, and so I don't know how to spread my creation to that, but nobody knows. Also, I don't know. So that's thanks to the social media to audience. So, and so because of that, I can so difficult. And so just doing
You uploaded your artwork in social media.
social media. Yeah.
Do you have any like fear or feel insecure that your artwork will be copied by other people
Mm.
because you upload it and many people can access it really, they can copy it and claim it as their
Yeah.
how about that?
So I don't think about this. I don't concern about this because the spreading out is the first because the care to caring about the protect for the art of right and so it's not spreading. So people concerned about the copy. What is the social media? And so now it's actually it is a unique piece. So it is that concerns still over. So in digital paint, should be copy so something. Yeah.
I'm interesting with uh, what kind of the art have lot of space.
Do you mean the mediums?
Yeah. What kind of the medium of art that have a space in Japan? It's a art or shown
Okay,
art
okay.
or
And so depending on the grade of the major for the major artist and in the public space prepared for the interactive art and the installation like on in front of the building or something like that. And the audiences can enjoy them for free or this is I'm talking about the major artists and in a local artist it's kind of more small painting or sculpture and maybe same as the Indonesian. Some, no, but there is so many types of
that's why you trying to make visual arts and make it with a sound and the background, the sound background of that's why
ah yeah. I just mixed one place. That's so I think and traditional culture that already mixed the
Okay.
different.
It is very common for you
Mm.
in other place
Mm.
to present the mixed medium of arts in exhibition.
Maybe rare. I think so.
Rare,
Maybe so almost artists can do it, focusing on
medium,
type of yeah
one type.
one type.
So painting, oil painting.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes like sculpture also.
Oh,
But it is
because in here at exhibition you presented all
yeah.
various medium that you use to create your artwork.
So such time. So I think I be so next to using. So this time so thanks to Ope'e. So Ope'e more to doing. So
Thank you.
I'm really satisfied to doing that. First time I can
this is the first time.
I can express the all medium of
All
my
medium
art.
in your solo
Yeah.
exhibition. Thank you. You too, Hiroshi.
Okay, so most of your painting here using color. This is you create the warm color because your experience in how to didn't convert it to the music is you can.
This is because in this series, because of my mind state, I wanted to get energy for.
Okay, okay. This not because
so that's like
you make this warm
Mm.
to make your music is louder.
Yeah, so actually, the music what I do is more psychedelic and also very dark.
Ah,
So the opposite
Yeah, opposite side.
of your
It's kind of my
paintings, yeah.
balance.
So you try to make balance.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay, is there any question?
yeah, that's the last question.
Oh, that's the last question. Okay. So time and it. Okay. So do you still have anything that you would like to share in this?
maybe that I'm satisfied.
Satisfied.
Yeah.
Oh, I should tell also, Hiroshi actually he is not a full-time artist. Tokyo, he also work, yeah.
Yeah,
At this time, you work in the IT company. As I know, you work in the television company, right?
yeah. Before, right?
Yeah, before. So, I mean, I really like this time. We really like this collaboration is on in me as the curator, Hiroshi as the artist, and I really do have a good experience in doing work together. Thank you, thank you very much to Hiroshi for all of his creation, all his hard work, and then uh, especially his keyboard to come here in Yogyakarta during the exhibition. Really, maybe one day we can
Yeah, hopefully.
this
Yeah.
craziest thing
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Bringing more so crazy
Yes,
work.
I like it so much. So, okay, do you have any last maybe you would like to say to the audience?
So thank you very much for watching this. And so hopefully so can come and enjoy for some fragments of the exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Terima kasih teman-teman, kawan-kawan.
Terima kasih banyak.
Terima kasih banyak atas apa sudah hadir, sudah mengikuti bincang seni kali ini. Bincang seni kali ini tentu saja didukung yang pertama oleh diselenggarakan oleh Tropis Art Project, bekerja sama dengan Rasike yang memproduksi pameran ini, Galeri Lorong tentu saja, kemudian Idoneus, lalu Saursa Selatan, kemudian AHW Foto Studio, Manca Nusantara, dan Yayasan Lestari Banyumas. Terima kasih banyak. Kita ketemu lagi di Bincang Seni volume berikutnya. Selamat malam, selamat beraktivitas bagi yang masih terus melanjutkan aktivitasnya. Dan, sehat dan bahagia selalu. more nervous for this
He is more nervous for
Cang
this
Seni than opening exhibition.
Cang Seni
Yeah.
than
Because
opening
first time
exhibition.
talk
Yeah.
artist talk.
No. It's in a foreign country, so that artist talk is necessary, right? Every time. So artist talk is more sensitive than
More
opening.
seriously.
Yeah, for
More
artist.
serious than
Yeah.
opening.
Happy. That's
To be
why
happy.
he's very
That's
nervous.
why
Kind
he's
of
very
burden for
nervous.
the artist to having the exhibition.
I saw it how
I
your
saw how
hand
your